When I was young, I was placed in piano lessons. I was not the best student in school and I had no previous music experience. Soon learned how to read notes and play piano, and what I noticed was that I started doing better in school. I took piano lessons for 11 years and have been researching the effect on the brain for some time now. College students are in a stage of life where they are trying to learn so much and find ways to learn better. Uh, in this speech, I will be reviewing the cognitive impact of learning piano and the effect it has on the brain. I will be answering the question, how does learning piano impact the brain? I first started learning piano when I was in second grade in a small city in Utah. I was an average student. I wasn't particularly bad or good at any one subject. Soon after I started taking piano lessons, though, I noticed that I was getting a lot better at math. I was not the only one either, as I was soon moved to the accelerated math program, where I noticed that many students there also were taking piano lessons or music lessons of some type. And this all led me to one question about piano, and that was, what is the probability of this happening? And being a math class, of course, it had to do with probability. I was thinking, how is it so likely that all of us in an accelerated math program also play piano? And this question, I'm not the first one to ask. It was originally asked by Alvaro Pascual Leone in 1995, and he did a study about how playing piano impacted the brain. He used simple exercises and over a course of several weeks tested how people were impacted by doing those exercises daily. And there are many other studies that have been done. The human brain is such a fascinating thing. And being able to understand how certain things change how the brain works is so important to how we think and how our cognitive ability lasts throughout our lives. As I said, there are many studies that have been done on this topic. And there are so many things you can speculate before even starting to do research on this topic, as you can observe from just people in your life or famous musicians. Tends to be they tend to also be good at other subjects in school, and that seems to be correlated with learning piano young. When I was in elementary school, I was even trying to understand this concept better. I could gather that from my peers around me that there was some sort of impact from learning piano on our ability to do math. And I've noticed throughout my life that the more I play piano and as I continue it throughout my life, I do better in school the more I practice and the longer I stick with it. These observations can lead us to ideas about how the human brain is affected by playing piano. The science from studies that have been done backs up the idea that the human brain is benefited by playing piano. There was a study done by Seinfeld, Fiergo, and Sanchez-Vives in 2013. They found that older adults learning piano had the most measurable benefits on cognitive ability. The study was done using multiple different activities that they did for multiple weeks, and they noticed that piano had the greatest benefits. These findings, if we were to use them more throughout the world and have more people learning piano younger, could help improve average long-term cognitive health. So as we age, we would be able to maintain better motor skills and better clarity in our minds. This knowledge of playing piano can help you become a better learner and has already done so much for me and continues to assist me. The long-term effects of piano will help you extend your cognitive abilities until you're old, and learning piano is well researched and has been shown to improve the ability of the mind to learn and help your general brain health. This is such an intriguing topic with so much to cover and just so much that we can learn about the brain and how it functions. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you were able to learn something.